Let's start these ravens. Let's start these ravens. This is the raven only run. All skill points, it's hardcore, all skill points must go into raven. This is because ravens received a boost in the patch. All summons kind of did, right? We got the like summon changes and everything.
So it begins.
I kind of want to have a live split for it. I just want to see how long it takes. I'm not gonna lie.
Join my army of the dead.
Ah, that's so Raven. That's a good name. That's a good name for it. Edit splits. No, not edit splits. We want to open splits. Hardcore Raven. Dread. All right.
Join my army of the dead.
Awella, everybody's heard about the bird BBB bird. Bird's the word.
Oh, gee, Vincer. I would. All right. Let's try it. Yeah, Raven synergies are allowed. It's just I can only summon the Raven. Now,
So it begins.
that does make me wonder what the damage boost is like for every point. If putting points into synergies is worth more than putting a point directly into Raven at some point, you know, we'll have to look at it. I've already broken my helmet. Chat has chosen race to 99. Okay, we're on like players 7 or something, because this is something is wild there. I don't know how that got set. Weird. Alright. Go, Raven, go! Nice. Ooh, experience shrine. Opinion on the recent Immortal news? I mean, the game still very much has a Diablo 3 feel and all of that
Just
stuff.
in time for Raglet to wake up.
Aw, thanks, Ragus. But at least it's coming to PC, so we don't have to play it on our phones, and we can at least maybe play through it and see if it's fun in any capacity or not, you know. Can you call this the Birdman run? You definitely can.
Move.
So hard. Core. BBB burb is the word.
Like, it's something at least. Thank you, Tyler. And it also maybe makes sense for why it's taking long. You know, it's been, because a lot of us have been like, what happened? Why is Immortal not out yet, you know? So now it's like, oh, they're probably working on getting it all ported over. Am I like crazy excited for it? I mean, no, you know, I mean, I'm not crazy excited for a game that was there, but coming to PC, I think, is at least, it makes me look or say, hey, at least I'm like kind of interested, you know? Like now I'll actually consider playing through it or something, right? Yeah, exactly. And for people who are interested in the lore, it's like great for that. Orb Hydra is a starter. I think Orb Hydra is fantastic. I'm actually in the process of writing a guide for Orb Hydra. I'm writing like 8 new guides. I'm writing Fist of Heavens, Fist of Heavens Smiter, Orb Hydra, Blizzard Orb, which is very similar to just the straight Blizzard. I mean, that'll be a very similar build. Spears on Physical, Elemental Spears on if you want to run Charge Strike with Infinity. Yeah. Maybe like one other. Go Ravens, go! Orb Hydra's playthrough endgame. These are all builds that'll be for endgame. But you could also play through with them. Make sure the foe smiter is the first one. I want to play that in ladder start. Thank you, Josh West, with 5 gifted subs. Yeah, I mean, they're all going to be the first ones, you know, like.
Could you do a guided playthrough for the Hydra?
Pure Hydra? Probably not, because fire will have its issues there, like, ultimately. You know. Like, eventually, I mean, you would run, like, I guess Hydra plus Enchant with a Mercenary, maybe? Or something? But I think Hydra Orb is the way to play it. Ravens do physical damage, I'm pretty dang sure. Physical creatures. Is this the Brady guide for Ravens? No, they would never create a guide this good. Hydra plus ES with Thunderstorm static. I mean, you're still going to be really short on damage. Like, Thunderstorm is not very much damage. So all the fire immunes are just going to be a hassle. How much should I spend on farming runes for spirits? I mean, I think getting a spirit is, like, crucial with so many characters, you know? You're gonna go Hydra Orb? Yeah, I mean, I think Hydra Orb is the new Meteor Orb. Because Meteor's always been such a hassle. And, like, Fireball Orb is okay. But I think Hydra Orb just is going to be beautiful. Plus, you still kind of can have Fireball a little bit mixed in, you know, because Fireball is a synergy for Hydra as well, so. Fireball does not have physical damage. Go Ravens! Yeah, all of the fire source is all fire, you know. 1 monster remaining. Son of a gun. 35% on your Javazon? No, you don't really. It's not gonna matter. Do I think Frozen Orb needs a boost?
Good day.
I mean, it's definitely like fallen slightly behind, you know, Blizzard and stuff like that. Maybe it just gets another synergy, or I mean, it's hard to say exactly what it needs. But I mean, I like Frozen Orb. The thing is, not every skill needs to be exactly where it is and all that stuff. Like, the nice thing about Frozen Orb is you can run Frozen Orb with Blizzard. You can run it with Meteor. You can run it with Fireball. You can run it with Hydra. Like, that's kind of the beauty of Frozen Orb, is it's so good as that, you know, secondary damage. So, you know, it's like, does it need a cooldown? Like, it already gets a ton, or a boost. It already gets a ton of good use, you know? Is the Raven just slightly better, or not Raven, Blizzard slightly better if you just want, like, max damage, all that? Sure, but then you're generally going pure Blizzard. You can run a mix and match of it, but yeah, it's like Blizzard would be completely worthless.
Hello, Mr. Llama from the Outer Banks.
Better, so. Oh, I love the Outer Banks. Hello, hello. Grabbing a good one. I said the bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Make a hog wild. And again, Josh West.
Coming back home.
Birds handle Rakinishu pretty well. Is there a guide for Hydra Orb? I'm writing it as not as we speak because I'm playing, but I have it being written. I'm like writing all of the guides and also trying to update all the other guides, and you know, there's a lot of stuff we're doing right now. Yes, Gabby.
Moo.
How about orbs of frozen ravens? Too much?
I like it. Okay, so 5 ravens is max ravens. I thought did they change that back? They don't have infinite attacks now. These ravens have 18 hits. Like I said, I do have the question, is it better to always put the next point in Raven, or will it be better to put points in synergies? Hits go up for more points, but I'm looking for damage because casting a Raven is not that difficult to do. Does the Hell run? We're gonna start it in normal and see how it does, and then see if it can continue forward. Yeah, the Spears on is probably my most confused. I'm trying to come up with something for the Spears on so you don't have like negative 50 resistances. But it's kind of hard. Thanks, Arbit. It's kind of difficult. Why not vines only? Vines actually could probably go through normal.
Silence spear, maybe?
Can silence... My thoughts for physical spears were the 2 uniques. You have, obviously, Breath of the Dying. You have Infinity if you want to go charge strike.
You can focus fire
and then you have, like, Honor.
If you cast a single raven on the mob you wish to focus fire? Helps with taking out shamans and hollow ones, reviving monsters.
Ouch, this guy's hurt. Ooh, Woofhead, I hope it's plus ravens. Nice. So here we go. Attack rating does go up. Hit goes up and damage goes up, but this is 12% damage boost, so I do believe that flat damage there is still worth it. 12% of 7 is not enough. 3 to Werewolf, 1 to Firestorm, 1 to Poison Creeper. Unfortunate. Now, we do need to remember that the summon tree, it's all skills, not just hard points. So all skills count as synergies, which is really wild. But I have to remember that. Thanks, Young. No other trees are like that. There might be one other, like, skill that has a similar. That's always existed. Yeah, just that summon druid. So, getting, like, a +3 to Wolfhelm or something would actually be beneficial. No, just druid, not necro. Because then that actually gives us synergy. So we'll have to look around and see what we can find. Wolves still need a buff. Don't think they're strong enough on Zoo Druid. Yeah, they do feel a little bit weak still. No, go around the bush. Ay. Why would they alter the design of how synergies work on one tree? I don't know. How do you break a belt? Oh, I've broken lots of belts in my life. No, static charges are not a thing.
I can smell where this tower was abandoned.
Hydrosaurus will be great, just it'll need some mix probably if you're trying to play solo. If you're playing with other people though, you can just go pure Hydra. And then, you know, you don't do damage to fire immunes, but they'll take care of them, right? There's just no mobs anywhere. Is that what we're deciding? Hello? Bosses? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's the best thing ever, but it doesn't take a lot of expensive gear to become okay, in my opinion. I like it enough. Get 'em, birds. Is Summon Druid good for ladder reset? I mean, it's okay. I don't think Summon Druid moved up into like an A tier at all. What did we put it at? Like C tier probably, you know? Like, it's better than it was before, but the damage isn't enough to be like overwhelming. It's just enough to be like, oh, you can play it and have some fun. Come on, Ravens. Not bad.
Join my army of the dead.
Physical Bow Zone, Act 1 Bow Merc or Act 5, W Lawbringer to break physical immunes?
Physical boson, I think you're still just running an Act 1 Act 1 mercenary. Would be my thought. Like, I don't know, there's not many physical immunes to like worry about and stuff. Test and challenge. Is it an Act 2 Merc better? Well, generally, you're either running... I mean, if you run Faith on the Act 1 Mercenary, then it's really nice. if you're not running Faith because you're running Faith yourself, then an Act 2 mercenary with a Pride is usually going to still be your best bet there, right? You can get Might plus Pride, and then you're good there. So I just don't think the Act 5 mercenary is really the mercenary for that character. But I do think Act 5 mercenaries are really solid, and my favorite place to like see them is honestly on like playthroughs and stuff, because they're very tanky, which is super nice, right? A lot of characters, you know, the mercenaries not tanky enough. So it's very nice that they're super tanky.
Join my army of the dead.
And just super helpful.
Using an Act 5 Frenzy Merc with Unbending will Rune Word. Not too bad so far.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be really solid. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the Act 5 two-handed Merce, maybe more than the Frenzy Merce when I'm playing through the game. Like, I think the Frenzy Merce, when you get the Head Striker or you get a Grief or whatever, is gonna, you know, like win out. But kind of early in the game, that two-hander was even tankier. Merce? Yeah, for Mercenary. Do I think any late game source build will prefer an Act 5 Mercenary? I mean, you're probably going to want Infinity on pretty much all of those, so most likely not. But you could if you wanted, you know. Alright, 8 to 16 to 9 to 18. Yeah, I think it's always worth it to just put points. No skills Paladin run? Yeah, it beat hell. You can say Merc or Merce, just like you can say Sork or Source. You know, I mean, I think both work. Everybody knows what you're trying to say either way. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to say where I think the Act 5 Mercenary is best, because a lot of characters still ultimately will want the Infinity and stuff. But like, you know, does a Cold Source really need Infinity? I mean, you know, it's okay. Not really, though, if you're running, like, Blizzard and stuff. So maybe you could run, like, a Cold Sorceress without it. It's kind of my thought. If for one of the sources. Yeah, or it's like GIF or GIF, you know. You can say GIF or GIF. Both work. Yes, Sita.
Good day.
Source needs insight? I mean, I've been running my sorceress without insight. She's had Infinity. She's been fine. Any ES variants I would use besides Nova? Honestly, you can mix in ES very lightly if you want. It doesn't take a lot of points to get a lot of value out of ES, so... I think you could throw it in on a lot of stuff. Now... yeah, like ES Blizzard would be, you know, maybe like a 1-pointer or something, but that would be kind of shaky. But other than that, ES with fire, sure. ES with lightning, of course, you know. Hydrosaur's due for leveling Nightmare in Hell? I mean, you'll run into a lot of fire immunes, so she'll fall off there. You'll need some sort of help. Best class for a beginner in D2R? I think Assassin is pretty good, like Trapsin. I think the Trapsin just plays really well. The Assassin just has a lot of damage. Necro's also good for beginners. He's weak, but you know, you can get a lot of you know, help there just from all the summons and stuff, so you can take it slow. It all depends on your ARPG experience and that stuff, I would say. It's really a big factor. But yeah, like, you know, I have all those guided playthroughs on YouTube, and Summon, Necro, Trapsin, you know, I think those are gonna be just your really strong, easy starters for a lot of people. Summons. Oh, and I put the map on the corner. I like the map over my character. I've never liked corner map. Oh, that'll be great, Karma, yeah. Hammerdins aren't great till 40 plus. Hammerdins are actually still amazing at starter level. Soon as they shift over. However, they really start to take off after a few levels. But I still am not sure they're the most beginner-friendly class, just because the positioning and all of that stuff. I think it's a little bit difficult for some people. What do you think is most important for a support source on hardcore, survival-wise? I mean, I'd say run Energy Shield. And have rejuves set. And don't be running around with, like, no resistances. And always have battle orders. And be super careful if you're cursed. Source is the only real ladder starter. I'm starting with a paladin. Am I allowed a mercenary in this playthrough? No, this is birds only. The bird is the word. A mercenary would I use for summon druid? Honestly, the Act 5 Frenzy Mercenary could probably have pretty decent damage output. But Might Act 2 is the standard people use to get the Might Aura for all of your summons. So, generally with the summons, you're going to see people running those. However, I have seen and noticed, like, Act 5 Mercenary, that Frenzy Merc, when he gets a lot of time and stuff with the summons around, really just, like, has crazy good damage. So, what's that, Hort? Oh, did they finally fix it? Oof.
I can't carry them.
Patch. Hey! They fixed the underground passage. And they fixed the fine potion being broken. We'll go over that patch after Raven. Thank you. Yeah, people were like, Mr. Lama, you gotta respec. It's still broken. It's like, it ain't gonna be broken for long, man. They're gonna get that patched up soon. And tower stability, praise the Lord. No way they're keeping it. Are they actually keeping it? That's ridiculous. There's no way. Oh, perfect, Gob. It's so broken, though.
Moo?
Poggers in the chat.
Wow. Leech Horkers and Chaos Sanctuary. Riverwind, thank you. Zerker is the only real endgame character now. That's it. Everybody should just play a Berserk Barbarian. And nothing else.
Good day.
I know. The only barb that can afford the points, right? Wow. I can't believe they've done this. I can't believe they've done this, chat. What's broken? Everything. Not this broken. I'm saying the find item. Yeah. After this, we're making a video. It's going to be called The Best Starter in D2R. Is the Barbarian? Question mark, exclamation point?
Moo?
Let me actually...
Should have went with the name Odin for this build. Odin. I like Mr. Burb.
Clickbait? I don't think that's actually clickbait. I think that might actually be the best starter now. Sorry, it'll be the best starter on D2R ladder.
Oh.
Thank you, Kyle PC and Jayhawk and Kenobinex. Will be good for Act 6. I mean, you'll still be able to leech. Never mind. Not gonna answer your trick questions. They were supposed to not have the synergy. But instead, they've just made the synergy official. Do ravens get bonuses from auras? No, okay. I didn't think so, but my Raven knowledge is limited. Because, you know, who summons ravens?
Good day.
Mr. Burb does. You're not wrong. What's the plan for skill points? We'll just go all Raven and then just next into the synergies for damage. Can you get the broken attack frames with the Proxen now? No. I don't think that works, so we're stuck at auras, buffs, and debuffs don't apply. Okay. Stuck at like 3 frames per kick or something. I think that's where it was. Which was super sad. It was so much fun on 2 frame.
Evil flows from here.
Join my army of the dead.
Good morning, Llama. I'm
Morning.
hoping that by cheering you, I will be blessed by the D2R gods and can get a low rune to drop.
Good luck.
Join my army of the dead.
I think you should do an 8-man run with all Necros. I would watch that.
Oh god. Ravens are tearing things up. They're not doing bad, man.
Join my army of the dead.
Giant Thresher for Infinity?
Yeah. Though Man Catcher is now the best Infinity, actually. With the new update. Kill Blood Raven to assert my bird dominance. Why man catcher? That speed. Ouch, Piggy. You're looking at speed and range and all the pieces and more speed equals more crushing blows. Yep. Yeah, I mean it doesn't fully matter the like a thresher or a great thresher or I mean it's all good. Don't take it as an absolute of like yours is trash if it's not that.
Chelsea will be thankful to get this bonus.
Ow. Yo, look at these birds go to town on the Smith, man.
No.
Not bad, birds. Not bad at all. Rick Jan, thank you.
No way. Bars can't hold a force of nature.
Uh-oh.
I can't carry you.
Get him. Alfred Hitchcock would have been a good name. We're just Mr. Burb. Nice and simple. Matriarchal Pike plus Infinity plus Lightning's on. Now, is it better to use the Pike or the Matriarchal Spear? Ooh, Ghost Spear. Oh, okay. The bug fixes are there. Wow. 11 gigabytes for bug fixes. I remember when games were 11 gigabytes overall. Oh no! I dropped my carrot all over myself. Crap. More like 11 megabytes, truth. Ah, gross. Got ranch down the pants. Oh, Moo Girl's gonna be wondering what happened. I'll tell her chat made me ranch my pants. Nothing is more sacred than the relationship between a man and his raven. Alright, it's probably right over there. It's always chat's fault with you. Well, if it's, you know, if chat wouldn't keep messing around doing this stuff, I wouldn't have to blame it on them. Oh, okay, so that'd just be perfect for get a Stygian pike and just... That's it, easy. Come on, give me some summons, man. Wonder Raven, let's go, baby! Now, Moo Girl is... no, Moo Girl. Run saved. Yeah, I can spec into synergies, I just can't use them. Because then, this wouldn't be a Raven run, this would be a Summon Druid run. It's a very different run. Yeah, I'm using the hammer. Uh-oh, cursed. Summons, what are you attacking? Come on, Ravens. Thank you. Blind them and bind them. I don't know. Am I gonna try out Diablo Immortal on PC? I mean, the fact that it's on PC makes me at least want to give it a try. You know, just for general lore purposes and whatever. And by that I mean we'll just play the game and skip all the lore. Oh god. Midora! Help! Birds! What I really need is like a +1 to all skills. That's so big, man. Like I say, it's always funny to watch a company do something like, why would we put it on a PC? Don't you guys have phones? And you know, all that stuff. And then later on, with their tail between their legs, be like, hey guys, we brought it to PC as well. Huh, who could have ever seen that as being a good idea? Maybe all the people who love your games?
I need a key.
Companies, man. It's a problem. Comes from some high up exec who's out of touch. Ravens don't get soft point synergies, only hard? No! Are they the only summon that doesn't get soft point synergies?
Not enough mana.
In the summon, you know, the druid summon tree? Well, that's super unfortunate.
Moo.
Summons do get soft synergies, just not the Raven, I guess. The rest of them still do. Gosh darn it. My poor Ravens.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, you could, yeah, they don't mix and match. Like Raven doesn't boost any of those, so. Wow, look at that. A double champion shaman pack with 4 shamans in each. So much good experience. I think Foe Smiter will be a great starter, yeah. Okay, waypoint will be down here. Let's just grab it. Just in case. Alright, well all of our plus skills now become worthless. RIP. But our plus 1 Raven is still good. So that's nice at least. Yeah, 5 Ravens is max now. Did they have it at one point in the PTR where you could get like not unlimited Ravens, but a ton of Ravens? Yeah, you could have like 20 Ravens or something, right? 25. Yeah, a lot of people don't know soft synergy points are a thing for Summon Tree. I didn't know that it wasn't for Raven, though. I thought Raven was also included in that, but it's every other summon. Alright, show us what you're made of, birds. Ace, thank you.
Hey, boo.
And Civil! Thank you as well. And thank you, Hanshin. Ravens versus Indario. Pretty good Indario kill. I can't be upset about that speed.
Dario, your reign is over.
Good job, birds. Yeah, one of the most evil characters. Bested by a flock of birds. Sure, why not? Okay. Oops. 10% MF. Let's do this. That'll work.
Oh, hi.
GG's, Lucky. Yeah. Plus to Ravens. Ah, 2 to Molten Boulder, 1 to Raven, 5 to Life. Slightly better.
Moo.
Love
Can't
your
use the
content.
Molten Bolters, but we'll take it. If only it was 3 to Raven. Thank you, Salty Dog. Bested by a murder of crows. No, ravens are not a murder. Ravens are a... There's 2 different things for ravens, and they're both kind of weird. Ouch. An unkindness, that's what it is. An unkindness of ravens. Or a conspiracy. Yeah. No weapons? Oh, we could put a weapon on, but there's nothing super care about. The point is the ravens take care of it all. Ravens seem weak right now, do they? Because they're kind of crushing everything, man. Whew. They just need to attack. Oh. In practice, most people just say flock.
It's locked.
Yes, the summons are like the poison vine is so good in normal, it's insane.
It's locked.
Ravens killed Andy by themselves? They didn't just kill Andy by themselves. They sent Andy back to the immortal world of hell. I don't, whatever you call it. The Shadow Realm, yeah, they smashed her face. Have you ever seen that movie, Birds? They did that to her.
Moo.
7 months of WFH equals 7 months of llama time.
Moo.
Good luck Thursday. Praying for key RNG success.
Me too. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Eli. Yeah, key success is going to be a lot. Like, one team could finish 10, 12, 15 minutes ahead of the other team. But if the other team gets their keys early, I mean, it's over, right? It's like keys are going to be everything in that race. We've had all keys in like an hour before, and we've had it take like 2 hours to get the final keys. I mean, it's just 2.5 hours. Like, you just never know. Yeah, we're doing a race against other teams. Just one torch. So, race to world's first Ubers. Four teams, I believe? I should probably be careful with what I say. I don't know how much has been released or not. Wait, they said, yeah, we're racing with, there's Korean teams and then West teams. Yeah, they released info on it, that's right. You always got to be careful. It's like, can I talk about Act 6 yet? Can I not? I mean, there's just so many. I'm not sure bots would do well in it. I'll be on subcore for it. Curious about cows with ravens? Yeah, I don't know. Get him! Birds, I need you to attack more. I have not done controller runs yet.
Good to see.
Hello.
There's nothing. The right portion.
Poison Creeper are probably great in cows, honestly. For normal, yeah. You like playing with controller? I mean, it wasn't bad at all, I'm not gonna lie. They do 41 to 58 damage now. Wow. Actually some solid damage. Yes, Symmetry. How's the run going so far? Better than expected, probably a little bit. Like they actually... Ah, we'll look after little Raglet. Don't worry about it, Raggets. How much to kill Isual? Oh, just let the birds go take their time on Isual? Oh god. Nah, it doesn't seem too crazy. 25 bucks. Easy. Probably take 10 minutes. We'll just have to sit and hang out for a bit. Trying to drop green essence from Bale for a week? Yeah. How much would it cost for you to stream Diablo 3 for a whole week? $15 grand? Beat the entire game. Maybe Ithrin. Hey man, Darcy needs a new doghouse, alright?
Move.
Nice job. Ladder hype.
Thank you, the Tomic. How's the house funding going? Great. It's going really well. We've got a couple of sponsorships we've done to help out with it a little bit, and just moving along, you know. No, we'll do more on it, Thomas. Harold, truth. How is this even working? We're just summoning ravens. Lots and lots of ravens. Blue Girl is my new manager? No. She does help out though. Will it be in a new ISP area? Yes, the new place I will have guaranteed will have fiber internet. I will not find a house without fiber. I refuse it. Nice, Hermit. Just check up here real fast. Okay, nothing. It's not Addax, but he should be. Birds. Would you take a house with no fiber and from Spection for half price? No, because every day is going to be a living hell. Dang, Lord, nice. Not worth it. I just left my other place. I was just like, I'm out. Still paying rent at it too, but there's only so much a man can take. Of every single day there being issues. I'd rather live in a cardboard box with fiber than have to deal with Spectrum one more time. Do they scale with player level? No. Doesn't all cardboard have fiber? Nice. It's cute. It's good. Are they really that bad? Bro, I called them out like 30 times to come to my place. And that's not counting all the times that I just called them on the phone to be like, hey, there's issues. And every single time they were like, well, the issue is probably on you. And it was like, oh, but it's not. They're like, probably just your computer. I'm like, nope. That's not how it is. Why every single day between 5 and 7 p.m. does my internet start failing? Why is that my computer all of a sudden? Instead of your network. And the worst part was, one time I finally found, I was there, they had the tech there measuring it, and whenever I would start streaming and the bandwidth would increase that I needed for my upload, it would throttle it and cut it to crap. And then I would shut streaming off and my internet would come back up. And then I would start streaming again and it would throttle it and cut it to crap. And the tech was there and they went, wow, perfect. Looks like we found your problem. Just don't do that. I was like, don't do my job? They were like, that's the issue. All right, we're good to go. So we'll just say that we've solved the issue. And then they got up and left. And I was like, are you kidding? The solution that you guys came up with is just don't do your job because it uses bandwidth? What? Doctor, it hurts when I put pressure on my right ankle. All right, well, just never step on your right foot again. Problem solved. That'll be $100. Thank you very much. I was just dumb. I mean, I was just sitting there like, are you kidding? I couldn't even believe the words coming out of their mouth. They literally just got up and left and were like, praise be, we figured out the issue. I was like, the issue is your network. You guys are throttling me. They were like, nope, it's probably just something with your computer because whenever you do that, it breaks. It's like, this isn't how it works.
Join my army of the dead.
Well, Mr. I broke my ankle llama SC. Pretty sure you weren't supposed to put pressure on that ankle.
Yep.
P.
I mean, you're not wrong. I put pressure on it, and then that's what happened, so. Yeah, so I just left. That was it. I just got up, and I left that place, that apartment complex, and that was it. I still pay rent until it's done, but... I know, Grunty, right? So if anybody's looking for a job, Spectrum will hire anybody, apparently. Can you sublet? No. Hey, you're done. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to... I mean, I put in an early termination, so I have to pay the fee of that. Which is like $3 or something. But then they're gonna try and... You know, they'll lease it out again. And so then if somebody... You know, leases it, then I won't have to pay the additional $3 or whatever. Because you have to pay like 60 days plus $3 termination fee. Sure, departure. Well, now I'm using AT&T Fiber, and it's been great. Knock on wood. No, Spectrum didn't. That was the apartment complex that said that. Meh. Yeah, that was the other thing. They'd be like, are you using our router? I'm like, no, I'm using this better one. They're like, well... If we don't own the router, then we can't help you. Probably, they're like, if we don't own the router, then it's probably the router's fault. So that's what we have to put down in our notes, is that it's the router's fault. That was another thing Spectrum told me. I mean, there were a billion things they told me, but that was another one. I was like, no, you see, it worked at the previous place with the same router. They're like, that's a black box to us, so we don't see it on our side, so it must be the router. That's it. Yeah, ISPs are a complete joke in the US. And I'd like do like trace routes and all this stuff to show them where the issue was. And they were like, that's not our service, that's not our technology, so we can't trust its results. I was like, will you do it then? They're like, we don't have that. And you're using a router that's not ours. So, Must be your router or your computer. Yeah, they're a joke because they can be. Because they've done enough to buy enough power and have enough of a monopoly that they don't have to provide good service. They've literally just kind of got it in a grip, and it doesn't matter. Because again, it's like, what do? You're just stuck with them. So many areas, that's the only provider you can get. I have a custom-built strong computer that, surprisingly, wow, who'd have thunk it, worked as soon as I moved here. Amazing. Biggest issue is probably just the government has become pretty corrupt and powerless in a lot of these situations because they're just a bunch of old farts that just take bribes. So that's right, Icardon. You can't tell me that ISPs aren't awful, though.
This was not designed by nature's architect.
You can switch to 10 different ones. In the past, the last place I lived had one option for an ISP. The place prior to that had 2 options. And the place prior to that had 1 option. So the last 3 places I lived, I only had a single option for an ISP, or 1 or 2 there. I mean, when I lived up in Oklahoma, it was 1 option, and it was a trash option that really didn't care. Oh yeah, they tried to upgrade me to a higher option, but it didn't matter because they were throttling and they wouldn't admit that they were throttling. That was the problem. So like, I upgraded to a higher service and it did nothing because they were just throttling whenever I used a lot of bandwidth. There's nothing to be, no, it's like, doesn't matter what you do. They're gonna throttle it. They're gonna throttle it. Ravens through hell. What's throttling? Essentially, if you use too much bandwidth, they'll just cut you, basically. They'll just cap you down to like nothing. They limit you, even though they're not allowed to. Or they whatever, but they just will. Spears on for first character? I don't know if it'll be the best first character, but it could be fun still. And like I said, they just claimed that they didn't. I'd be like, you guys are throttling me. And they're like, no, we're not. And I'm like, watch this. And then I turn on my stream and then my internet would suddenly drop down and be limited while I was streaming during peak hours. And I'm like, what do you call that? And they're like, we don't see it on our side. I'm like, well, you need a better tool to see it then. And they're like, well, we found the issue is you pressing that button. So don't push that button again. And that was it. And then they got up and left. And then I moved. Because I was like, this is never going anywhere. we'll look at our old tier list and then adjust. I mean, I literally like had proof right there, but they were like, if we don't say accept it as proof and truth, then it's not a thing. Okay, Gunty. What's your favorite build going into the new ladder season? I don't know. I don't know. Uh-huh. Ooh, I gotta be careful here. Ravens, help me! Whew. Do we have any runs that need to be runic or done? That we had discussed? Thoughts on the new 85 areas where speed farming? I mean, again, not for most people. Yeah, Moo Girl gave a tier list for 2.4. What's wrong with that? Any news on more character spots? No. I wish. Pez Boy, thank you very much.
Hello.
Dang Lord.
Good day.
Welcome back, 10 months. Yeah, I like the Arachnid Lair as a potential spot. Go Ravens! That is a good point. I need to get my second account set up so I can just play on that second account. June 2nd is the launch date for Immortal on PC, yeah, and the beta there. Can this work in hell? I don't know. What would it cost to sponsor Beat a World Record run? Depends the record.
Ooh.
Thanks, Apachilio! Probably a decent amount though, because that could be a long grind. Yeah, they fixed the tower. There's a patch note. We'll go over the patch notes here soon. After this run. What class got buffed the most in the new patch? Amazon, Paladin, and Druid probably. Necro got the least buffs. Sorceress got a little bit. Barbarian didn't get a ton, but he did get the best buff overall in the game, which is the new Hork buff. Mana burn fix is definitely nice for Source, but I don't think it's the biggest. I think the Fine Potion synergy is still the biggest. The Hork Barb? Oh my god, we fourth wayed.
Yes. Good day.
2 to enchant. Shiver armor, 1 to Nova. Nice.
There's nothing the right poison can't cure.
How's the new shout damage boost? It's nice. Yeah, the Warcry damage boost actually is nice. We did a playthrough, a guided playthrough of Warcry, and with the mana change plus the damage plus spirits being, you know, easily accessible, it really wasn't bad at all. Ah, you just have to leave. So I must ban Warren to stop fourth way. We're gonna try it through normal first. We can then maybe look and see, you know, how it would play later, but I think giving a normal a try first with it is the best way to go. Warren's bad luck? I could have told you that. There's not that many physical immunes in the game. I don't think that'll be a problem, really. The problem is just, does it have enough damage? Without, you know, all the really solid gear and stuff. Feels like it needs some mega over-leveling, you know? Arcane Sanctuary, I'll just teleport through. I'll just run a teleport staff and teleport past. Ravens only, yeah. Whoa, Summoner's way off to the side.
Finally. Now I can leave this twisted nightmare.
Triangle. Do I have enough patience? It's true. Uh-huh. 10% MF, 5% MF.
What you need?
Respected by wizards. Killed by a couple birds. Nah, this is hardcore.
Hello. Hi there.
Crushing blow apply to thrown weapons? Thrown weapons, yeah. Tal S. Imagine Duriel getting killed by a bunch of birds? Well, we're about to see how it goes. You don't have to imagine much longer. Thank you, Apicellio, again for that sub from before. Yeah, it should be half rate, but still applies. Oh, it is triangle. Few too many mobs down here for my liking. Oh god, fire enchant. Oof. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Hiya. How long did it take to get the torch? We finished in 3:27 for torch. It was a pretty good run overall.
I am overburdened.
Especially, I mean, keys took a little bit long for the final terror key. Keys overall were definitely a little bit slower than normal, but it does feel like on D2R keys have just been harder to get. So let's buff up our resistances a tiny bit. Yeah, ravens fighting Duriel are just birds attacking a worm. And y'all know how that fight goes. This should be easy. Not a fan of 5,000 mobs in here, though. Especially them getting all resurrected right now by these dudes. Too many. Yeah, it's very crowded. Oh, come on, man. What is this tomb? It's terrible. Blech.
How may I help you? Hello.
Gross. Yeah, you can force focus target by just summoning on top of something. And it'll go after what you summoned it on. So that's nice at least. Oh my god, wait, it's not there either. So it's over, around. Oh my god, it's just a terrible map. Does that cost mana? Yeah, but every build has a lot of mana cost. This is one of the lesser mana cost builds. It's such a bad map. There it is, right there. Amazing. Fourth Wade the Tomb as well. Alright, birds. Time to shine. console players get the big update, yeah. I'm good, Elf. How are you? Good job, birds. Easy money. The bird is the word.
Hello. Diablo. I will find you yet.
Bird meta fast, man. Birds eat bugs. You ain't wrong. Let's see. They're up to 65 to 85 damage, 30 hits a pop. Not bad. Not bad at all. No, you still only get 5 ravens, but they changed their damage output now. And they increased the number of hits they had. Because they changed it down to like very few hits, but they allowed you to summon as many as you wanted. But all you were doing was summoning ravens. It was like terrible. They have attack rating, so they don't always hit. Birds versus kinda birds. Well, I only level ravens or synergies as well. Yeah, we're gonna start leveling synergies after we finish with the birds. So we'll do the ravens and then we'll start going synergies. Does my attack rating help them? No. Some birds eat mosquitoes. Yum.
Looks like jade. Perhaps it's worth something.
Get him. Why not get a mercenary? No mercenary run. Birds only. We're testing out ravens, not is my mercenary good.
I need a key.
We know what they fixed. Great Marsh, yeah. Alright, Ravens, time to like do some work here.
Moo.
Hey, Mr. Llama.
Hey.
6 whole months.
Why,
How much
oh.
longer before you call me more than just Brian?
Hey, Brian L. Thank you so much. Mr. Creeper. Creeper is disgusting, man. No lie. It's very strong. Now, I don't know how you boost the bird's attack rating other than just more points in birds. I think that's it. This feels like it could have a skip on this map, honestly. Yeah, plus skills gear, right, exactly. Too bad you can't have all 3 of the vines going at the same time. That wouldn't matter. Wouldn't really change anything. Okay, that does exit down that way. Like I said, it feels like there might be a skip. Maybe on the 5 to the right? We'll check it. Yeah, the vines are pointless. Even the poison vine is pointless later. It's just good early on. Like, really good early. And then it becomes pointless. The problem is they just die. So like if you get to hell, those vines just die. And that's the issue. It's like, it's great that it can restore stuff as well, but then it just becomes worthless very quickly after. See, so I told them to focus target Sark right there. Raven monster level equals your level plus its skill level minus 2. So leveling up my character actually does benefit Ravens for hit chance. Interesting. Man, you really learned some new things. I assumed it was just my level was what they used. Okay, skip seems much less likely now. We'll go over that new patch soon. Unless the 3 kicks out, right? Or that's our 3. Worth at least checking. Yeah, if the vines were untargetable, they'd probably actually gain some value. Hey, it is a skip. Yes, Sim, but if you're shopping Drognin in normal Act 2, you can't get it there. It has to be Nightmare or Hell. And it's harder to get it in Hell. Going to Nightmare Act 2 is generally the fastest way to get that teleport charges. Why does the druid run like that? He's a big old bear, homeless man. I don't know. Leave him alone. Probably chafing a little bit, exactly. Go, birds, go. Okay, we have 29 fire res. It's not quite enough to feel super safe. Nothing there. Raven's Insanity is the most damaging ability that summon druids have. Yeah. But I want to see how just summon druids would do. Alright. Gonna have a quick potty break.
Good day.
Be right back. This potty break is brought to you by Immortal King. Play it, King.
Many moons have passed since I left the town of Tristram behind me. Since then I've tried to forget the terrors I beheld beneath the cold earth and the twisted nightmares that have haunted my every waking moment. There's something dark within me now. I can feel it. Ice blast to the past, a bitter killer's mastery class, an orb of ice, a centrifuge recasted the fast, a frozen mass. They shattered into glasses of ash, a chill and blizzard wizards cast, and now I'm gone in a flash. And we don't stop, a nova proc, a weapon swap, a unique drop. We're tearing through this chaos. Listen to our master raptor flock, the last who popped the moment stopped. He's finally free. Not even death can save me from me. Holy bolt, holy shield, holy freeze. I might smite the Lord of Terror unto his knees. I'll set free the beast within just to watch him bleed. Pure concentration, no salvation, just to restore peace and bring order to the world. The desecration from my sword, he start a war. I'll massacre the core foundation of the law. This ain't no soul in search of answers, just a hero with a T. And by the time I finish slaying, there won't be Diablo 3. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in Turatonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify. Strict specify it's time to die. Bring it back to the master of the track. Travel east to find the beast so I can slay him with my rap. Don't need flails or a sword. Tie my hands behind my back. Like a shop up, I'ma kill him with my lyrical attack. Time to let out my battle cry. I don't find the time to grind a level 9 to 9. Support the party blizzard wizard and that summon god. I stand to tank the flanking dolls, but when I try to fight, my damage lacks. Decrepified, I can't attack. I spent my life mastering axes, now I'm damned to cat. Or cries of anguish, they don't care, they want the mana back. Dead dreams of prestige, honor, valor. Now I stand and rap, I go slow. A mental block from years ago, still trapped inside my mind. The frigid highlands, all I know. Yet as I hit my blows, my vengeance charges start to grow. Look out, Diablo, this barbarian's about to steal the show. I spit fire, but not the weak like Inferno. Ebotted poison over shots crushed from my goblin toes. Line by line, I'm breathing rhymes in a red lightning hose. And if you're caught up in this flow, your corpse just might explode. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in Turatonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption.
Okay. Thank you very much, King. Let's keep going.
Hello.
5 max stamina. Exclamation mark rap if you would like to support the king in his rapping career. I think showtime. Rap needs a bass drop? What? When do I get to hear Mortal King again? Oh god. Come back, you, thank you! Appreciate that. I'm thinking by end of summer we'll have another song out. That's my plan.
Join my army of the dead.
New MVS punishment: have to switch to Diablo Immortal on PC for 5 minutes.
Oh god. Please no. Come on, Ravens. The problem with these guys is there's too many little dudes. The Ravens like can't get to all of them in time, you know? Is it a mobile to PC port, or are they actually creating a PC version? I'm guessing it's a PC port. I would be shocked if they're actually creating their own PC version. It's not just a port of the game. But I'm not 100%. I don't 100% know. Either way, it's still nice to at least have it on PC for those who wish to not play on their phones. Oh boy. Careful. They're just gonna tell you to download BlueStacks. I don't think it'll be that kind of port. Exactly, D-Tech.
Well, Ormus may know something about this unusual blade.
Greeting.
Hey, 24 to life. Finally, a useful amulet. Oh god, DCG. That'd be the worst thing they could ever do. There needs to be a defend song for why we play Diablo. Maybe I'll write one of those. Working on a couple. One is the difficult life of a mercenary. Growing up as a slave. I'm trying to take extra time on that one to not come off as insensitive. But it's a tribute to Emilio, you know.
I can't carry anymore.
Another one's about Warcraft. Warcraft rap. Yeah, we'll go through the solids. StarCraft rap would be a fun one. Where is my waypoint? Yeah, Grimdon's great. So, yeah, we're figuring it out, seeing what all we want to write about and stuff. It's more just I'm so busy with other stuff. You know, I'd love to just sit down and do more writing for that, but like, man. I just feel like always so much to do. So many more guides to make and... Nah, labor. Content to stream, sponsorships to do, whatever. Streaming keeps me busy. Nah, Helmephisto drops a lot of items. He's probably the best loot drop table. Nightmare Mephisto still has some good drops, but Helmephisto really does bring in a lot of new, better stuff. Yeah, those will probably be fine there, binary. I mean, the shakers that they give are just like this, so it's the same idea, right? It's just you just shake it and it has a little top on it, whatever. Oh no! Hey! Where did my Jarun go? Did anybody see it? Oh, there it is. Jarun's a little unstable. Whew. Oh, jaw drop. First ranch on the pants and now this, I know. I'll be starting with the paladin.
The only jaw drop llama can get.
Shush. Awful. It do be smelling kind of ranchy. Don't. Go this way. And then go this way, and then up this way. This is one of the longer maps. We're gonna drop base item for Ancient's Pledge. Oh, I mean, just anywhere really, you know. You can also just go shop a 3 open socket shield from normal Act 2. Antlers, 3 to Raven! Ah! 3 to Feral Rage. Exactly, audio. Do I enjoy the off-meta runs? Sure. I mean, you have to remember, I've beaten this game thousands of times. So, it's fun to play builds I've never played before, especially ones that weren't really viable before. such as a Raven Druid. Yeah, Marty. For traps in 2.4, do you still suggest maxing out Death Sentry, or should more points be invested in burst of speed? No, I think Death Sentry is still really good. Like, Death Sentry is just such big damage, even though it doesn't provide the, you know, the piece there, the synergy anymore. The damage is still just insane. I know, Kane, it's so sad. I never won a +3 to Raven Helm, and now I do. I mean, this one's doing okay. If you really want non-traditional. Depends how non-traditional you want to go. I'll definitely say having other summons is definitely more helpful. Hey, those are nice. Very nice for Hell. Or for Act 4, I mean. Weird noise.
Move.
Ready to ladder and roll.
Thanks, Gunner. Ding back. No, it's not back. Go, birds, go. Exclamation mark ladder if you are searching for a ladder team, by the way. You can either create your own team for people to join, or you can join one of those there. Just a easy place to, oh wow. Under the chest. Uh-oh. Gotta be very careful. Did I purposely not grab the tome? No, I just forgot it. I'll go back and get it later. That definitely makes it either side. Yeah. So, just a great place to go and find people for a team. If you're making a team, best thing you can do is put in the description what you're looking for, how you guys are gonna play, you know? Is it gonna be a super serious run, or is it just like casual group? What server, that stuff. Get 'em, birds. Nice Berserker Helm. I lose the +1 to Raven though, but you gain the fire res. Maybe for Hell or for Act 4. Might consider it. Ravens over everything.
Good to see you.
Is there another alternative for Leak Swords other than Sorceress? Leak Start? Yeah, I mean, it's tons. Tons of characters. Like I say, you could be a Trapsin, you could be a Foden, you could be a Hammerdin, you could be a Javazon for cowing and stuff, you could be... I mean, there's a lot of the guides I have, all of them, you know, many of them can go and solo farm. Okay. D4, thank you. Do I suggest running with the team? Yeah, I think it's a really fun experience. Like, I highly recommend running with the team. I think it's just, it's a blast to play, honestly. We don't exactly, I mean, the mercenaries, it's hard to say what's best where because there's still like some testing and things to be done with all that. But, you know, the new Act 5 Frenzy Mercs can definitely go with a lot of characters. I'm gonna try out some other ones, Stealthy. Whim. Yeah, new Berserk Bar build. Max Fine Potion. Do you think Fire Druid is viable for solo play in Hell? Potentially. We're gonna check it out. I mean, I have that guided playthrough that we'll be finishing probably in the next day. I'm guessing tomorrow we'll do it. Unbending Willed Runer does not work yet? No, it only works when the ladder starts. Yeah, it's ridiculous, Mr. Uppity. Yep, they hit like 75%, 71 to 75% find item or something. It's crazy. No updates on Act 6, sorry. Considering there is no Act 6. Just a reminder. It's no longer a hidden bonus. They made it unhidden. Wonder how the birds do and the cows.
Join my army of the dead.
I heard that in Act 6 you get 5 more ravens.
That'd be nice. Is that why I'm so busy these days, working on Act 6? No, there's just so much to do, man. Trying to live a life and also write guides and make all the content for 2.4. I feel like I'm just forever behind on it, you know? 8-man Raven run? Probably be fun. Oh boy. Huh. What a terrible map. Yeah, that was the Power Ranger stalls right there. What kind of streamer are you? I know, not a very good one, I guess. Well, because the Pit Zerker was already the best farmer, so now it's just even more insane and ridiculous. That's the problem. Probably done. Alright, Mephisto, if that's even your real name. Bird cheese. Ugh. Soul room, wow.
Mephisto's hatred was a poisonous void.
On top of nice booties. Kind of fun. And 10 FCR, 1 to strength, 11 MF though.
What do you need?
Hail to you, champion.
Do that. Sorry, Denali. Let's go get a little more life, just for safety purposes. My current boots are nice with the 22 fire res already. We might as well upgrade a little bit though. I guess let's do one more Serena.
Good day.
Just to get a little bit of experience. Oh wait, I have 5 stats from that. Perfect. Never mind. Oh gee, thank you.
Greetings.
Oh, 54. Let's go up to 75 fire res. Just for this act, probably a good idea. Should you upgrade your Bariza to Elite? I mean, Bariza is a fantastic weapon. It'll have higher requirements, so as long as you're prepared for that. Alright, do you want that Isual kill? That is the question. Can take a nap while they kill Isual. The Punch Druid. Yeah, Isual should take a few minutes, I would imagine. Here we go. Here's Isual. Right. Let's hope the birds will kill everything else around first. Perfect. Faster than I thought.
Help me!
Llama already stated in a previous stream the portal to Act 6 opens once subscribed to this channel.
Don't think that's true, but thank you, Deviant Gamer. Probably need to just stand still and tank. I'm like a carrier in StarCraft. I agree. The bird carrier. Wow. 1 minute 47 seconds? Not bad. Not bad at all. Summon Druid Guide. This ain't a summon druid, this is a bird druid.
Greetings.
16 cold res versus 8 all res. It had Raven in the name, I had to use it. I was thinking about it. Alright, we'll just go 14 all res on that.
Impossible.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Tyrael. Okay, so now we just start going there. New birds.
Impossible.
Ouch.
I can't.
Yeah, we must be careful out here. High density is definitely a struggle for this build.
Impossible.
Nah, it doesn't work like that exactly for Ravens. They're a little different death meta.
Impossible.
Oh god, Super Saiyan. Carrier has arrived.
I can't. Impossible.
Join my army of the dead.
Dunno if this was in the notes, but I took an Act 5 Norm Merc to the end and Resurrections only maxed out at 11,111 instead of the 50 kelvins it normally would.
Yeah, I think there's a gold resurrection bug in the game. Am I allowed to shapeshift for the tank stats? I don't think so. I think every point is dedicated to my birds. And Taro Adun. Executor. Bear and Shockwave? It would be nice. Maybe for Hell, Bear plus Shockwave is the way to go. And then birds. Ouch. My thought is, you know, through Nightmare and Hell, maybe you add other summons and it becomes a full summon. Or you go Bear plus Shockwave and then you just keep doing Ravens only. You know. No Mercenary allowed, unfortunately. But again, maybe the idea would be in Nightmare or Hell to keep it more pure birdie. Summoner, or I mean, yeah, birds plus. All right, Ravens, time to kill some things out here. Y'all are kind of slacking on attacking. More birds. Just Bear plus Shockwave would honestly do a lot. Get him. Should get some damage reduced gear. I mean, it'd be nice. Extra strong is definitely scary right here for this boss group. I don't mind blinding a couple of these dudes. Whew. 5 ravens maximum. Oh boy.
Moo?
I missed Sarch, but I won't miss Matrion. Still sorry to hear about the restraining order. Maybe the next judge will be more understanding.
Well, none of that is true. Excuse me. I'll sneeze. Sorry to the headphone users.
Join my army of the dead.
Not true? Why wouldn't the judge be more understanding?
Moo.
Get 'em, birds. I'm sure the judge will be plenty understanding or something. But there's no restraining. Gosh dang it. I mean, the birds are cleaning up, man. It does not apply.
Moo?
For the court fees.
Court fees. Thank you, Olimist and Burning Tree. Did it expire? Nice.
I can't. I can't.
World first race on Diablo Immortal. I wonder if they'll have a world's first race for it. Oh god, no, just... Good job, birdies. Man, if I had a corpse explosion, this character would be crushing. Sure, Epoxy. Such a good game, you know. I just have too much fun. Black Runeward has corpse explosion charges. Now the problem is it's very expensive to use corpse explosion charges, so. The focus target is actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Does pretty well. Alright. It's time para el... How do you say Diablo in Spanish? Diablo. Diablo? Oh, okay. One of those same in English and Spanish words. Honestly, maybe faster than Fire Druid on Diablo? Faster than a lot of characters.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
If
Italian.
you had an 8-man summon only team with druids and necros, it would be awesome.
Oh yeah. Best part is the birds don't get killed, right?
Plague of terror.
Pretty good Act 4 time.
Hail to you, champion.
Pretty good Act 4 time there.
What do you need?
Why no weapon equipped for stats? Didn't find anything. Plus lazy.
Stay a while.
I mean, what do we put there, you know? Imagine being the Lord of Terra and dying to 5 birds. Oh, yeah. You're not wrong. 8-man with 40 birds. I mean, like I said, quantity is the biggest issue. If I had 7 other druids and they all had birds as well, bruh. Is there a team chat in your ladder team event? Just get in touch with the others. You can message any of the people by clicking on their name. And then in the Discord, we'll have channels for a bit of chat and stuff. But just for like getting in touch early on, you can just send a message on Arena. Run Lacerator to proc amp damage.
Impossible.
Be a thing. What would you call an 8-zoo druid run? Oh boy. Careful now. Those red claws look so goofy when they stab through nothing.
The catapults have been silenced.
Salty cashew. Thank you. Can I use weaken charges? Weaken charges? No. We are allowed nothing.
Move.
I can't.
Get the door. Thank you. Break down the prison door. Crow control. Boo. You still think this is a bad build? I mean, it's playing faster than a lot of builds, I feel like. Now, anything can go through normal, but
I can't.
ultimately I'm still impressed thus far with their output. I mean, killed Diablo in a minute, you know? Gotta give it some credit for that.
Impossible. Follow me.
Of all the meme rooms I've done, which has surprised me the most? The first one that came to mind. How is the Huel stuff? Honestly, it's decent. I don't like the protein bars, but I do like the shakes. Yeah, I just like the plain vanilla and stuff. I don't go all crazy with some of the flavors. I feel like I would have to test out some of the other wild ones before I did any of those, but yeah, honestly, I mean, it's pretty good. And it's, you know, it fills you up and it's very convenient, and it's, you know, what it's made of, I think, is a lot of good stuff, so I don't feel like it's, you know, like a random crap or anything. Punch Barb, yeah, I'm surprised we managed to finish the Punch Barb run. That was surprising. But I was gonna say the Blaze run. Not because Blaze was, you know, whatever, okay. I was just surprised that, like, I ran a 124, technically, with the 3-minute timer on the Blaze Sorceress. And that's flying. Like, that's faster than I used to run, you know, for a long time. Okay. And it's just wild that, like, you can run Blaze and actually destroy things and, like, kill Diablo in, like, a couple seconds and things, you know? So to me, I was blown away by that. Could you have gone through Nightmare with Blaze? I don't know if it'll get through Nightmare. I mean, you'll run into more fire immunes that you'll have to deal with in some capacity, you know. But potentially. Musk officially bought Twitter. All right, time to shut down the Twitter, I guess. Gross. Because I'm just... I'm not an Elon fan, sorry. If you enjoy him, it's all you. Not my kind of... Not my guy. Joining games, interesting, Grunty. Yeah, I wonder if that'll fix all the stuff. Ba-bum. Yeah, just because you don't like one doesn't mean you like the others. I don't like any billionaire. How about that? When did I say it was okay for Bezos to buy the Washington Post? Y'all put a lot of words into mouths. My billionaire is cool. Yeah, just greedy.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
We're not gonna have this discussion right now, you guys. Thank you. Gosh dang these maps. Is that kick out there? Maybe.
I can't.
Crunchy peanut butter, gross.
Impossible.
Oh boy. Birds, help me out here. No, it does dead end. Okay. Woo! I guess I'll try this way. Dipping pizza in ranch? Disgusting? Bro, dipping pizza in ranch is tasty. What a garbage map, you guys. Wow. That was amazingly bad. Blech.
At last, the summit of Mount Ariat.
Give away 10 Zods? I think people would rather have Jaws or birds. Good enough.
Hello.
Let's kill Maddock first. Perfect. Now let's kill Talik. We're just spending points on synergies now. Go, birds, go! Peck him to death! No, they don't block Raven Pecks. I don't believe. Go for the eyes. Not the highest APM build. Hey, I am working very hard right now and doing a lot. Caca. It's unfortunate timing that you. That was when I didn't need the APM, but otherwise. Excuse me. You worried about Bale? You're worried that he's gonna die too fast? Me too. Do spirits help ravens? Like the plus to skills? Or, oh, you mean like the spirits? No. Now the waves might be a little bit of trouble. Reason I'm not running a weapon? Nope, no reason. Whoa.
Impossible.
Yeah, that's dead-ended, so it's all the way over and around. Bale's minions could be interesting for sure. Of course, Arcadius. Why would I have a weapon though? I need to have my hand so my ravens have a place to land. Can't have a weapon with that. Thanks, Mr. Nice. Is this world record pace? For Raven Druid? I don't know if anybody's done Raven Druid speedrun at all. Yeah, let's kill the Death Lords before we get a bunch of Death Lords. A lot of Death Lords. So many Death Lords! Oh my god, there's way too many Death Lords. Are you kidding me? That's not good. $14 Death Lords in there, man. This will be the run that we take to the next GDQ? Exactly. Who knew Derpy was so good? I hope it runs smoothly. The nice thing is Decrepify doesn't affect our birds, so that's good. What are the birds' names? I don't know. What should we name them? I was thinking Alfred, Alan, or Edgar. Carl. Birdie. And Miliklaya. He's Samoan.
So I am guessing the challenge was to find the one thing more annoying than chat's text-to-speech? And we landed on a Ravens-only run?
Yep.
Edgar Allan Path of Exile.
Edgar Allan Path of Exile. Kill the birds. Bird, tweet, chirp, squawk, and caca. Do they know how to target bosses? Yeah, you can actually tell them who to target. So like I told them to target Bartok now. If you just summon a raven on top. So it actually is nice for that. Edgar Allan Path of Exile, yeah. Go Ravens! Let's go get some potions. Raven build to get nerfed. No, they would never nerf something just because I played it. 119 to 152.
Llama Stark, the new 5-eye raven. Except he isn't blind and can walk, chat.
I like it. Go, birds, go! Alright, let's kill the green guy.
Moo.
Kirks, thank you!
Join my army of the dead.
I mean, he can walk sometimes. When he boot a loot, it doesn't.
Awful. Probably to both. Go, birds. Ravens versus Ravens duels. I'd watch it. Wave 5 will probably take too long, would be my assumption. Probably best to drag them. Oh, wow. Actually wasn't terrible damage. Okay. Come after Lister. Surprisingly not terrible. Like, very workable if we wanted to kill him. We'll go kill a couple of them. How about that? Like, that is not bad damage to the minions of destruction. Man, if I had corpse explosion right now, oh. All right, bail time.
Legendary world star.
Where is he?
Guardian of the natural realm.
Set it and forget it. Bro, what if there was like a corpse exploding vine? It would consume a corpse and then that corpse would explode in a big radius. Boom. Useful vine all of a sudden. So traps in? Yeah, but it's for the druid now. All this detail, but the ravens don't poop. I want a refund. Yeah, it's physical attack. Is this happening? I mean, it's basically at the point of it has happened. Sub 3 hours, birds only. Maybe. Quite shocking. And under 3 hours yet, it's close. And I mean, it was kind of casual. It could be sped up too. Haven't started yet, Mr. Bot. And just like that, birds in 2:57:39. Wow. Play free bird. One to Ravenhelm, stealth. As boots are nice. Nothing crazy. Bird is the word. That's your new ladder starter, everybody. If you were looking for what character to start ladder with,
Hello.
have I got the class for you. The birds are doing, this is the skill build right there. Just this. 119 to 152 damage a pop. Really not bad. Would I say that the bird is the word? I'd say the bird definitely has words. It's not gonna fly in hell? I don't know, man. If I can just have like maybe a couple tanks of some sort. Get me my bear. And then just be able to resummon my bear. It could be really nice. But even just going straight bird. What if I could, like I said, if I could shift into a bear and then do shockwave to stun? Who knows, man?
Moo.
Nice
GG.
run, llama.
Thank you, Scotter. GG. Maybe we'll take it to Nightmare in the future there. That's